like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me a comment. Without further ado,
Hyperdellic. Hey kids, it's Hyperdellic. Today, we're looking at Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutations, mix and match Raph and Donnie. They look pretty good. I already did Mikey and Leo. If you haven't checked out that review, go check that one out too. But I figured we'd do more than one of these at the same time, just so that I can, you know, maybe mix and match them a little. It's not gonna be crazy. These are fun figures. I'm not gonna say that they're the greatest figures ever. If you're looking for super high quality action figures, this is not your line, okay? This is not NECA, this is not Masterverse, this is not, you know, it's not your Super 7 Ultimates. It's not, it's just not. It's not gonna hit those notes. But what it does do is it's a fun figure. Like, these are fun figures. There's some fun play, you know, like play factor to them. You know, for me, I get bored with these things, but you know, little guys and you know, the age range that these are made for, you know, they're gonna enjoy these. The look of these figures is great. They look really nice. The colors pop. Like, I use that term a lot. The colors pop, right? What does that mean? It means that it's a really nicely saturated color, right? Like the green in Raph's skin is really bright. It's nice, you know. The red is a really bright color. You know, it's not like a dingier, darker color that they use in more realistic looking figures, right? So that's what these are. These are fun. They're pop. You know, it's like the original Playmates line. You know, they were made to be unique and to have character and life to them. And let's see, the back, same on these. I don't know if these were the same as the other one, but yeah, I mean, the other two had the same back as well. I don't know if they had this back, but it might have been a different character. But yeah, these are all the figures that they're supposedly doing right now. And I don't know if these are renders. I mean, they look like they could be, they're probably renders, but it looks like they're 3D renders. If they are 3D renders, they're based on what they're actually producing, not just, you know, a really nice 3D render and then, you know, what they send to print or press is like, you know, not so great. But without further ado, let's rip these guys open. All right, we're doing it. Boom! All right, and there's our boys. All right, let's get them spinning, and then we'll take a look at their accessories. I already have some notes on Raph, but we'll get to that. So one of the first things that these guys come with is replacement heads. Now, I already have one metalhead head, so that's kind of, I can't believe that another one came with metalhead. That seems ridiculous. But then the other one is Splinter's head, so that's cool. Here, you know what? We'll put their heads on. Pretty sure Raph came with Splinter's head. Now he came with Metalhead's head. I mean, Johnny made Metalhead, right? So that's, or reprogrammed him or something? I don't know. Yes? Hang on. This is not going well. So if you, like I said before, or I don't know if I did mention this yet, they do not have great articulation. Okay, maybe we won't spin them while we do this because they don't want to stand easily. All right, so there's these, you know, and it's not bad. You know, those heads aren't too bad. All right, so what else does Raph come with? He comes with a replacement leg. So the legs pop off, which is funny. I mean, it just cracks me up. It's just weird. And that's a really low leg. Did I maybe put the wrong one on the wrong one? No, I didn't. That is awkward as all heck. It's fine. It's fine. Donnie comes with a replacement arm. He's got a metalhead arm, it would appear. And they're giving you a lot of metalhead parts in this. And then I want to say they also have Metalhead on here as a figure. So that seems a little overkill, guys. I'm not sure what Playmates was doing with this line, but that feels like they weren't thinking. It feels like they just threw it together and they're like, get it out. It's got to get out, right? So Raph's size seemed to go in here. I want to put him in like that, because then he's like grabbing it with his hands. Okay, so we're gonna stick those in there. I put that weird baton on his side, and he's got like some brass knuckles. And he also comes with a couple of throwing stars, so we're gonna put those on him, pack him out with that. And you can see how crazy packed out these guys look when they are fully decked out, because it does look crazy. Like, they are busy. That's like one of the best ways to put it. They are busy. Right? And then Donnie comes with this thing, which, I don't know, is that like a metal pole? No, I guess. We're gonna put that in the roboto, or the metalhead hand. We're gonna put his bow staff in the holster. And then he's got headphones, so like you can put it either on Donnie, or it looks like maybe on metal head. Maybe. Don't want to stay. Let's say that much. Phew, that shot right off. That did not want to stay on this head. But it might stay on the Donnie head. So when we do a closer up, I'll put those on him. Maybe I won't. And then he's got like these 3 big throwing star things, which are, they just kind of look a little too much, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess not. And it looks like this thing can go here. Oh, not very well. I mean, it looks like you can pop it onto any of these pegs, but it looks terrible. I am not a big fan of this Donnie already. But yeah, there you go. That's Donnie and Raph all decked out in their mutations, or whatever they're calling this line. What is it? Mutations mix and match. All right, let's do a close-up on them with all their original turtle parts. Okay, now let's take a look at Raph. Now, first off, I don't know about this face. The Donatello, or the Leonardo and the Michelangelo faces are pretty good. Mikey's got like an open mouth, and that's kind of fun. It looks great. This one, I don't know, he kind of looks like he got hit in the face with a frying pan or something. Like, it's all smashed looking and weird. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. There are some nice little textures that they put in on all of the, all of the little parts of his shell. It's nice. They're nice little details. They're not painted. There's no wash or nothing like that. They didn't do any amazing paint job on these. Although, I will say that the production paint job on these is not bad. The face being painted on looks pretty good. The fact that there is that very thin black line around the eye is kind of impressive. I mean, if I had to go out and if I had to, wager, I would bet that this was printed on, right? Not hand painted, obviously. Not to say that people couldn't hand paint that, but typically it doesn't. That's not usually how hand painting goes, right? I'm going to point this out again because it is very, very noticeable on Raphael. That neck is just jank. I get it. The point is you pop them apart and you can put them all together in different places, but if you're looking for a shelf figure that looks nice and represents the turtles, that might throw you off. I mean, I would back you on feeling that way. I definitely would. I kind of feel that way myself. Moving on down the figure, there is, again, like I said, limited articulation. It just articulates at the shoulders, neck, and legs. There's no hand, there's no foot, there's no wrist articulation, no nothing. Okay? Just that. It's kind of disappointing. I feel like these could have been way, way cooler, right? When I first heard these announced, I was like, so it's going to be like Masters of the Universe Origins, but with Ninja Turtles. Yeah, not so much, huh? And it sounds like maybe the original Playmates versions of these that are supposed to come out that have like swappable parts, that's not going to be how it is either. I think those ones are going to be less articulated as well. But I guess we'll see once those drop. I don't know 100% what they're supposed to look like. So there is Raph. I mean, he's not a bad looking figure. Like all of the little like metal details and stuff, they're, it's nice. The painting is great on these. It is an excellent quality figure for a $10 buy, right? These are $10 US. That's not bad, right? Okay, so we looked at Raph. Now let's look at Donnie. Donnie is always kind of one of my favorites. It's between Mikey and Donnie, right? We put the headphones on. Headphones don't work so well on the head. Around the neck, they're fine. His neck is a little bit less noticeable. Like if you pose it down, it's not so bad, right? You see that? The one thing I don't like is Donnie with glasses, but these, you can pull these off, okay? You just have to have little holes on their head after that. Again, these are about the same size as the Mutant Mayhem figures. So they will go well with those. Like, say you didn't get a Donnie in that line. You could fill it with this, sort of. I mean, I would look around, but, you know, if you're desperate, that'll work. Oh, you know what? I should point that out. The shell is kind of soft. It's plastered to, you know, or glued or pegged into harder plastic, which is the green there. Sorry, I didn't mean to tap him in the crotch, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Again, the color pops. You know, there's some nice contrast in the colors. They balanced it out really nicely too. I mean, if I hold him back a little, you know, there's not like any one part of him that's overly like done up. You know, they do balance well at Playmates. I don't know how I feel about the leg wrappings on all of them. And again, like I said, like for me, the biggest deal breaker of this line is the lack of articulation. If these figures had more articulation, I would be like, get these like crazy. This is the coolest thing Playmates has ever done. They may surprise us with something else down the line. We'll see. I mean, you know, I'll review it. I started out not being a Ninja Turtle channel, but boy, did I gravitate towards it fast. And it appears like you guys like my videos on the Ninja Turtles too. So, you know, there's no reason for me to not do them. I mean, I do like Ninja Turtles. It's not my favorite property, okay? My favorite property is Motu. And, you know, honestly, lately, I've really been liking those Jada Street Fighter figures. That's kind of quickly becoming one of my favorites. But yeah, Donnie is nice. He's not... None of these characters are perfect, okay? None of these figures are exactly what I want them to be. I'm going to mention this, though. The Mutant Mayhem figures had terrible grip. And it appears as though they've you know, bettered that with these. This is kind of a sort of rubbery-ish PVC, right? It's bendy. I mean, if you want to bend him in different ways, you can. He's just not made to go that way. Right? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! All right. Well, here's our boys back again. We're gonna do some final thoughts on these. That's my final thought on Donnie. Are these worth $10? Yes, definitely worth $10. Are they worth more than $10? Nope. Don't think so. I don't feel they are. Those Mutant Mayhem ones I thought were probably worth more than $10. I would have paid up to about maybe 17, 18 for those. The glow-in-the-dark ones I got for like 14, and that's an incredible purchase. Like, I think it was like 15 after tax or something like that, but yeah, that's incredible. Like, let's bring these lights in a little bit more to see them. They're not your big grown-up, you know, action figures, unless you're a Turtles fan. And if you're a Turtles fan, you already know, like, you don't care if it's a, you know, a $60 action figure. You just love the Turtles. I know, I'm the same way. Like, if they do the Turtles right, they're good, you know? I mean, honestly, these sculpts are really nice, okay? Do I wish they had more articulation? Yeah, that is literally the only thing that I think kills this line, is that there is no articulation. What they have, and they make up for in that lack of articulation, isn't too bad. I mean, they give you a lot of accessories. You get a ton of weapons with them, which is, you know, that's just the MO with Ninja Turtles. And what they also give you is a very lively looking figure, right? There's life in that. There's some attitude. It's not just you know, I make reference sometimes to Star Wars Kenner First Wave, right? No life in those figures whatsoever. If you ever want to see some figures that look like they're dead inside, look up Kenner's first wave of Star Wars figures. I mean, even a few waves of Star Wars Kenner figures, lifeless. And then they decided to make up for it with Power of the Force and made them all look like they were on roids, which was way too far in the wrong direction, right? Playmates seems to get that life in a figure right down to it. Are these my favorite Turtles? Absolutely freaking not. They are nowhere near close to my favorite Ninja Turtle figures. But do I think they are an excellent birthday present for a little dude? Are they an awesome, like, hey, you're just at the grocery store and your kid is just being awesome and you want to spoil him today? That is this toy, man. This is a quick little $10 dopamine hit for you and your kid. Enjoy. Hyperdellic approves. You know, I do. I honestly do approve of these. Like, I think that these are good figures. I think that as long as you grab them and understand what you're getting, you're going to be fine. The lack of articulation is what really screwed me up a little with these, because I was like, oh, that sucks. You know, like, that sucks so bad. I thought these were going to be cooler than that. They're not, unfortunately. But they do make up for it in look, right? Is a little kid going to care? No. Little dudes are not going to care. They're fun. You can pop them apart. You can put different body parts on them. You can put the legs where the arms are. You can put the arms where the legs are. I mean, I did a little bit of that, right? Just to show you just how silly and goofy they are. Make some Cronenberg turtles. But yeah, should you go out and get these? You got to make that decision for yourself on this one. I'm not gonna. This is not one of those ones where Hyperdellic goes, you got to go out and get these and support this. I'm on the fence. I mean, I like the way they look, but they have problems. You know? I haven't seen the cartoon yet either, so I don't know. Maybe once that cartoon drops, my feelings towards these may grow stronger. Who knows? You guys can leave comments later and let me know. It'll be interesting to hear, you know, how the community is embracing this new cartoon. It's very different from all of the other cartoons. Still kind of reminiscent of the Mutant Mayhem look, but they take it in a more cartoony direction, right? So we'll see. If the writing's there, it'll be a good cartoon. If it's not, well, Playmates will have a lot of stuff to try and get rid of. Come here, Raph. I'm going with you because you're the Bronx. You're the brawler. I like your accents. Yeah. What you want, Hyperdellic? Right? I'm working on it. My Raph accent is getting better. Yeah. What you need? What you want over here? Hey, Raph, why don't you tell everybody what I need them to do? Right here, what he wants you to do is he wants you to subscribe. You know, you don't got to turn on notifications, but if you want to see when Hyperdellic puts out new videos, you're gonna want to do that. You turn it on. All right? Yeah. Hey, Raph. Don't get too aggressive with everybody, right? Yeah, I got you, Hype. Hey, you know what they also gotta do? They gotta like the video. I mean, only if you liked it. You liked it. Thanks, Raph. I'm sure they liked it. I appreciate you helping me out. Oh, also, kids, just a quick reminder. Comic-Con is coming soon, okay? Sometimes I hang out on Oz's Clubhouse. Sometimes, you know, I just hang out in the chat. Coming on the 27th, one of the Saturday of San Diego Comic-Con, there's a bunch of us that are going to try and live stream on Oz's Clubhouse. If you don't know about Oz's Clubhouse, check out the link below in the description and subscribe to my guy Oz's channel, and then, you know, turn on those notifications and you'll get to see when we're all live. I'm not usually live on the channel itself, but more like in the chat. I've been on, you know, I'll be on again, I'm sure. Whatever you guys are looking for in the toy community, yeah, the Clubhouse is one place to start. Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of cool folks that come in and come out. You know, my guy Brick, he's a regular. My guy Adam from Radical Toys, he's a regular. Action Figs, what's up, boy? There's a lot of dudes that come in and out of the Clubhouse. You guys should check it out. And definitely on the 27th for San Diego Comic-Con, where we're all going to keep a live stream going, and there will be people there streaming with us. So, or at least I think that's the plan. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Also, don't forget, I have a game streaming channel. And one of the new things that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be on this channel for now until I can get enough subscribers on my gaming channel, which is in the description below. But yeah, for now, it's going to be on this channel. And basically what I'm doing is I'm getting up and moving. I'm trying to do about 15 minutes of exercise every day. And if you guys want to join me for it live, right around maybe 1 o'clock or so, somewhere around there, I'm okay. So my goal is to game stream every day at around noon, right? Lunchtime. Everybody's on their lunch break. Come, join me. Right? So I'm going to game stream at noon. And then after I game stream, probably take a break, eat something, and then I'm going to go and move. It's literally not like a structured exercise thing. I'm going to be rambling and I'm going to be exercising and I'm going to be asking you guys to get up and exercise with me. Even if it's not the same thing I'm doing, I just want you to move around with me. Get some exercise and we can together get rid of our sedentary lifestyles. Also, if you want to see just how disgusting my dad bod has gotten, you know, you can check it out there. I make all kinds of fat jokes at myself. It's terrible, but great. And I'm learning and I'm moving and I'm going to be getting better. And you guys can come along with me. All right, Raph, thank you for telling everybody what to do. Yeah, no problem, huh? All right. Also, guys, I have a Patreon down there. I've got a wish list on Amazon. If you guys want to send me action figures to review and stuff like that, I will always give people credit. Anybody who contributes to this channel will get credit. Anybody will. You want your name on a video for, I don't know, however long YouTube exists? Hey, I'll do it. All right, kids. Thank you for checking out my review. I love you guys all. I appreciate everything that you guys do for my channel. Whether it's just liking the video or subscribing or sharing it, making comments, you know, talk to me, guys. I got my Discord link down there too. You want to hit me up on Discord and DM me there? You do that. I like Discord. Discord's one of my favorite platforms. I'm gonna try and do a Discord server at some point. You know, I've already kind of got one built, but you know, it's only being used for certain things right now, and there's like 2 or 3 people on it. It's a private server currently, but yeah. I'm going to be releasing Hyperdellic's Nerd Sanctuary at some point, right? So we'll see how that goes too. I don't know if I'll have any time for that. I'll need moderators, but you know, hey, whatever. All right, kids. Again, love you. Peace, happiness. Remember to play. Play hard. Play all the time. Get up and move and play. You can do that too. All right, kids. Later.